have been in that dark place, especially being young and noticing that there's so many people around you who are at different stages in their lives. We all have our own special, unique paths. Todos somos únicos. Today we're going to be talking about goal setting and manifestation. How do you manifest the things that you want in your life? We're going to jump right into the benefits. First benefit of goal setting is that you can start anytime. I started goal setting and just writing down the things that I wanted in my life at the end of 2018. I was going through a transitional phase in my life. I had just graduated from college and I was just trying to figure out what path of life I wanted to start on, and I'm still trying to figure that out now. I feel like that's just the time of your 20s. The second benefit of goal setting is that you get your ideas out of your mind. This is my planner. This is my planner for this year. I love to write my goals down into my planner. I like to get things out on paper. Putting that out on paper gives you the accountability of your life and you the accountability to follow up on your goals. I don't share my goals until they have actually happened, until they are actually set in stone. I will get into that later. The third benefit of goal setting is that writing those goals down, setting those plans is the first step to figuring out how you will actually achieve those goals. There's a difference between wanting to go somewhere and knowing how to get there, figuring out how to get there. Now, at the beginning of every year, I write my goals down. My next steps throughout the year is what steps do I need to take to make sure that I achieve the goals that I want, that I reach the point of my life that I want to be in. The last benefit is that goal setting allows you to measure your progress. And also remember that timing depends on what you want and what you're doing to get to what you want. So by measuring your progress, you get to see how attainable your goals are. Some visions that you set for the year may happen within the first 3 months of that year, or it may happen at the end of the year, or it may take years to complete. It really just depends on the steps that you need to take. It's a continuum. It just continues on and on and on and on and on and on and on. As is life. Life is just a big continuum that we try to have control over. As an extension of just writing your goals down, you can also create a vision board. But if you don't want to go to the store and buy the materials to create a vision board, you have your handy dandy phone, your handy dandy tablet or computer, you can download a vision board app and create a digital vision board. I will be using the visuapp to create my digital vision board, and I'll also be showing that to y'all at the end of the year. Now I want to talk about what my 2019 goals were and whether or not I achieved those goals. I'm actually reading my 2019 goals off of my 2019 planner. My goals for 2019 were to complain less, to stop working in retail, to start my own YouTube channel and gain 1,000 subscribers, to grow my Instagram to 25,000, and to purchase my very first car. I feel like I've gotten better with complaining less, but that's something that I could still definitely work on. I did stop working in retail. I was working 2 jobs. Retail workers deserve to be paid more than they are because they put up with a lot. I did start my YouTube channel and I gained 1K subscribers, which I'm really happy about. I'm really grateful for the 1,700 people who have subscribed to my channel. Like, thank you so much. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I know that it is harder to grow on this platform in today's state in 2020, but I don't believe that it's impossible. I'm working so hard to achieve the growth on YouTube that I want, and I'm going to just leave it up to God that the goals that I have set for 2020 will be attainable. With my Instagram, I actually surpassed what I wanted to achieve. My audience is now at 40,000. That was more growth than I expected. And those are the types of things that I'm saying. When you do your goal setting, you really set yourself up for success, and sometimes you may surpass your goals, or they may happen in different ways. And even if your goal may not have happened in the way that you want it to, you're still working towards that. My last goal was to get a car. I bought my very first car. That was something that I'm really, really proud of. And that's why I say, like, manifestation and the law of attraction are so real, and it's mind-blowing. Changing the way that you think can just completely shift the projectile of your life. Unintentionally, we can attract negative things, and that all comes from your thoughts. Your mind is an extremely powerful tool. I'm not even trying to freak y'all out, but I remember when I was living in North Carolina. Most of my family is from Georgia, so we used to drive and visit them. We came down and we visited them over Christmas break, and as we were driving back, it was snowing. There were so many cars that were getting into accidents and like sliding off of the roads, because down south, we don't get snow like that. We're not prepared, we don't have salt trucks, snow plows, and all the things that you would need if you lived in the snow state. We don't have that. So we were driving back on the highway. I just kept thinking negative. I saw all these other cars sliding off the road. I was like, oh my gosh, we're gonna slide off the road. And I said it out loud and said, we are going to slide off the road, like it's gonna happen. And guess what? About 20 minutes later, it did happen. And that scared the crap out of me. From that age, even though I didn't really get into like actually understanding what the law of attraction was until I got older, I knew that day that we can speak things into existence. We can conjure things that we do not even want to occur. So that's why I say you should be so mindful of the things that you think. Be very mindful of your mind. Your mind is so powerful. You can be saying that you don't want something. You can be saying over and over in your mind, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this. And unintentionally, unconsciously, you are attracting that negative energy to yourself. So the very things that you don't want are actually happening to you. So you really have to change how you even word things in your mind. It's the creepiest thing, but we have so many thoughts that run through our head every single day. Thousands and thousands of thoughts run through our minds every single day. We make thousands of decisions every single day. How many of those thousands of thoughts are negative? That all comes with manifestation. You could be manifesting negative things into your life that you actually don't want. So again, I can't stress this enough. Your mindset is so important. And I'm not saying have a naive mentality, because that doesn't help you either. You want to have a realistic perspective, a realistic mindset, but just everything can't be negative. We're over the negativity, okay? When you write your visions down for 2020, you're manifesting the things that you want to achieve in your life, either in general or for this year. Manifestation is putting something out into the atmosphere and trusting the universe and God. When you put that out into the atmosphere, you really have to let it go. Don't hold on to it. Don't overthink, because then you begin to worry. And that is putting unnecessary stress onto yourself. When you manifest, you reduce your worries because you've already put it out. So stop stressing about it and just let it be. When you put something out into the universe or God's hands, that does not mean that you
sit on your behind and wait for something to fall into your lap.
That is not the way things work. Success does not fall into your lap. You're still doing the work in the meantime. You're just letting go of that stress and trusting that what is meant to be will happen. Everything happens the way that it should. If you're not putting in the work for something, then your results are going to be as they should be. Earlier in the video, I was talking about accountability and why I don't share my goals or things that are in the works for me. Something big that's coming up, and I'm just so excited about it. I have a really good feeling that such and such is about to happen. This is about to happen. Don't just keep it to yourself. Hold it in. I know it's hard and you just want to tell the world and you're just so excited, but keep it in, because that's part of that accountability. You want to make sure that you're not sharing every single aspect with other people, because I'm going to be really honest with you and say that energy is real, and you can want everyone to succeed and win, but not everyone wants that for you. Everyone has different energies, and I would be naive to say that everyone has good energy and everyone has good intentions for you, because they don't. Be mindful of how you speak on things and what you share if you're serious about achieving something, if this is something that you really want to happen. And for that reason, I will not be sharing my 2020 goals with you all until the end of the year. I have a challenge for you. I challenge you to write your goals down for this year. Get a journal, get a sheet of paper, type it in your notes if you want to. If you don't like writing, type it down in your notes. Type it up on your computer. Write your goals down for this year. Write down your visions for your career, your relationship, potential relationship, your business, your brand. What goals do you want to achieve for each aspect of your life? Hold on to those. Measure how you're doing throughout the year. Don't forget about the goals, but do let it go. In December, we're all going to come back and share our goals with each other. It'll be a video or it'll be a live stream here on YouTube. If you feel like you're up for a good challenge, go ahead and go down into the comment section right now and type, "I accept the challenge." I will share all of the goals that I have set for the year 2020, and I'm going to talk with you all about whether I achieved them or not, if they went differently than I expected, if it was even greater than I expected, if it's going to take a little bit longer than I initially anticipated to achieve. We're going to share all of that together, and I really want to hear about all of y'all's goals in the comment section. We are currently a small channel, but I am so sure of our growth. I know our crew's gonna grow, so I really want to hear about all of your goals for the year. Well, that is pretty much it for today's video. If you would like for me to do any more videos on the law of attraction, manifestation, planning, goal setting, any of those things, because I do love talking about them, and my thing like that makes me so excited. I love talking about goals. Just leave a comment down below, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.